Welcome to TTTT Tuesday in the Stumbo family gathering. I am James Stumbo. Welcome to my old Kentucky home, a little log cabin in the woods. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Hello, JD. Said, how you doing, buddy? You been fishing any, or is it too cold for you? Life with the pipe. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, Todd. Hello again, Todd. Hello, Scott. Hello, Mark. Kim said she sent you an email. I told her to send you an email, and she said she didn't get a response. Hello again, Donnie. Too cold? I'd say it is. I'd say they're all on the bottom. Life. Oh, you're saying hi to Life with the Pipe. I thought, did I ask him a question? He's saying life. Hi, baby. How was school today? I know Dad ain't talked to you. Been a busy week. I understand, brother. I understand. I was like, did I ask him? Did he get prison time? And he said he got life. I didn't know, Scott. I was on here earlier. I don't know, about an hour and a half ago. I wanted to smoke. I was craving my Milan's Triple Crown. I was craving it bad. And I knew if I smoked then, I wouldn't be smoking now. Plus, it's hard to smoke on the live. I can't talk and smoke too. Not like I like to. Hello, Oscar. I like relaxing when I smoke. Anybody else smoke to relax? By the way, over Christmas, hello, Ray, over Christmas, Kim found this pipe. It was in this blue tape, I don't know. And she found this pipe. Brand new pipe. Where did this pipe come from? Hello, JB. Hello, JD. Hello, JB. Does anybody remember this pipe? No. It's got beautiful grain. It's a Manelli. Manelli. Does anybody remember this pipe? It's a 9mm. I didn't know. I just opened it up. Did somebody send me this pipe for a giveaway? Hello, Grunt. How you doing, buddy? I think I left it when I visited. Well, I don't know if somebody sent it. I don't know. She had it put up in her closet, and she cleaned out her closet. It is a beautiful. The grain on it. Here, let me turn this around. Look at that. Look at that. There you can see it better. Look at that grain. Look at that grain. Look at that grain. It's brand new, man. 9mm. It's brand new. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Do I look better, Grump? Grump, do I look better? Do I look better, Grump, than when you seen me before? Do I look better? Huh? Hello, Randy. I can't see y'all's things. I was showing the pop. Sorry, I see y'all talking. Probably talking to each other, and I need to butt out. Yeah, so you never seen it, high pop Grump. I don't know what the thumbs up is for. Hello, Randy. I said hello. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Stovepipe. I don't know what the thumbs up's for. Does that mean I look better? Yeah, I've lost like 60. Actually, I think I was 222, so I gained back my 2 pounds that I needed to lose 60. I'm at 58. But it's all right. I haven't eaten. You know what I eat today? I ate a little cup of mac and cheese. And I am full and don't want nothing else to eat. That's what I have for breakfast, supper, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Can nobody tell me about this pipe? Nobody can tell me anything about that pipe. Hello, Jose. I do not know if somebody sent it to me for me to smoke, if somebody sent it to me to give away.
We've already given it away.
I don't know if I've already. I don't think I've given it away and not sent it to anybody.
Surely they would
60.
tell us.
I do feel a lot better, Josh. I just I'm not trying to lose it though, Josh. I mean, I didn't set out, to like try. But I was 276. That's what I was. Now I was 220. I was in the teens the other day, but I weighed myself, and I don't know if it's because I eat. Because the last couple of days, the shot starts to wear off, and so I gained a little bit, but it'll go down more. Hello, Bridget. I do feel better. I mean, I do, but it's like I still don't have no energy, Josh. I'm looking and getting around a lot better. I am when I'm not dizzy, JB. I'm still getting dizzy and stuff. Nobody knows anything about the pipe, boys. I have to wait till Garrett comes on here. Maybe Garrett's in it. I don't know.
What about Ray?
Huh?
Ray on there?
Ray didn't send it. Ray said he didn't know nothing about it.
So I scared him
It's Garrett or I don't know. Maybe B-Dog was here earlier, but I don't know. B-Dog, I don't know. I don't know. Her she shed? Figure out your she shed situation. Anyway, I was on here, like I said, about an hour and a half ago, and I was dying for some Blonde's Triple Crown. I should ask, how's school? Wife still teaching, Josh? Everything's still going good, the kids? We're still working on the she shed. And so I just wanted to smoke. I didn't really talk much. I deleted the video. I just did it in case anybody else wanted to come on and smoke. More like I guess a pipe grump thing. Paul's installing cameras in the she shed? Why's he installing cameras in the she shed?
So you do videos.
What you doing videos for? I'm afraid to ask because Paul last time said he had OnlyFans and everything. Said he took videos, but I don't know. Now he's installing cameras and I don't know what's going on. Post pre-live gathering. Hello, Boris. Strange things happen in New Jersey. All is well, my wife moved. Oh, did she really? But still with the school system? What is she like a 2 more years of 5-year contract? 2 more years. An intruder. Josh, I don't know if you know, Kim moved to, well, she could have always been a counselor, but she finally put in for counselor. She's got her 27 years in here. This year's her 27th year, so she can retire, but she's not going to until Hunter graduates next year. No, she got in last year, didn't you? Yeah, her 27 years last year. This is her 28th year. So anyway, she moved last year as a counselor and done it again this year. Probably going, well, not probably, God willing, going to do it till next year, till Hunter graduates. And may have to do it after that, according to how much his daggone stuff costs. She said, "Nice, congrats." Is she doing like that? Did she move to counselor, or what kind of job? Or you don't have to say. You can text me if you don't want to say. You don't have to put it out there. If you I know not everybody's like me, and I put everything out there. Which it don't really matter if they know she's a teacher or a counselor. It's really nothing to me. Yeah, it is good to see Josh. Do you still look like you need to gain some weight? Are you still skinny as all get out, Josh? You can't send me a picture anymore because I'm on my phone. Hunter's phone, they said if I used Hunter's phone for a live, they said it had a noise like a beep or something. So I had to switch back to my phone, so I can't look at things. Oh, the central office. Got you. We have that. We have a central office here too. That's a pay increase, right, Kim? If you go to central office. Here it is, she said. Here it is. Yeah, see? Yeah. See, I'm not nowhere near down to there, Josh. See, you're 100 pounds. Well, you're about 80. Well, you are 81 and a half. I was 222.2, I believe. Yeah, because it was all twos. I was 4 twos. Down from 276 point something. So I just 280 is what I always says. $280. Can't wait for Garrett to get on here to see if that's him. What'd you fix you? I can smell that. Hot chocolate? My goodness, drinking some hot chocolate.
Half cup of milk, 30 bags of chocolate.
Did you fix it with milk?
Yep.
No better way. No better way. Anybody else up to anything? Said it was cold. He can't fish. Is it cold for everybody? It got to. There's Garrett. Garrett, did you send me a pipe? Did you send me this pipe? What I say it was? Morelli? Manelli? Mancelli? Manoli? It's M-A-N. I can't read that. L-L-I. M-A-N-E or M-A-L-I? I-L-L-I, M-A-N-E-L-L-I, M-A-N something, L-L-I. Did you send this pipe? We're fighting the flu.
Here.
Poor Jacob. Oh, I hate to hear that. I made it. Hello, AKJ. Not me, so you didn't send it. Okay. Who sent me this pipe?
These B-Dog, Jeff.
Well, that means we need to ask B-Dog and Jeff.
And Jose. I'll check my paper again.
I thought he was putting in security cameras. Now he's putting in a kitchen sink, buddy. How you been doing, AKJ? 18 degrees Fahrenheit now. I was too. You know what? It got to 17 here this morning, said.
Hunter.
It's supposed to be said. Are they giving you all? You all probably get the Arctic Blast before we do. Kim found this Garrett in her closet. She cleaned out her closet. We had stuff in there from 20-some years ago in her closet. That's how often she cleans it out. How many garbage bags did you get? 7? 7 garbage bags of junk in her closet. In our closet, that's not a walk-in closet, y'all. We don't have no walk-in closets. That's a regular, like, what's closet? 2 foot by...
It wasn't junk. It was valuable stuff.
2 foot by 5 foot long? 2 foot wide, I mean. Enough to get hang clothes in and 5 feet long, something like that. Just a regular closet. 7 garbage bags. 7 garbage bags to go in the garbage. 7. But anyway, she found this. She also found a couple of things that I'll give away later. I remember one of them, a couple of cigar ashtrays. I remember one of them, I didn't want to send it out. One's a Padron because I'm afraid it get broke, but I don't need it. It's a nice Padron. There's another ashtray too in there. Cigar ashtray. Oh, I spit on camera. I'm sorry. Stupid. I'm an idiot. Somebody sent this. I wonder if B-Dog or if it was Jeff. Somebody sent this.
Oh, that's what I was going to look at.
But yeah, it's been cold. 17 degrees this morning. It got up to freezing point, about 32, 33 today. 35. Snow is almost gone. Our snow's still here. I'll take you over. I will in a minute. Hello, John's Pop Journey. Yeah, our snow is still on the ground, and they're giving more, boys. They're giving another, I don't know, inch or two. I think an inch or two this week, and then actually Saturday or Sunday, the big fronts moving in. Randy, I don't know if you heard me or not. I watched your video with the little chat or whatever it was. Nice little chat or ramblings or anyway, you had on your conspiracy hat. Tens are $100 for HH, Katie, and Perique. I've got some. I got some old HH. What's that old Syrian? Is it called Syrian? What's it called? Syrian Latakia from HH. Is that the name of it? I've got a lot of that. And I don't smoke it much. Vintage Syrian. There you go, Patrick. I couldn't remember the name of it. Thank you, Patrick. HH is good, Randy. The only problem with HH always, well, it's not a problem. The only, what's a better word than problem? The only negative that people's been saying that said about it was that they get tongue bite a lot with McBaron. That's something. I placed an order through 4 Noggins for H.H. Bow, Kentucky on the 3rd and heard nothing since Payne. 4 Noggins is probably one of the slowest ones around, Garrett. But usually you should about a week and a half. But yeah, they're not as fast as like smoking pipes and stuff. Should be above freezing till next Monday. Yeah, it ain't gonna be above freezing here, boys. It's gonna be cold here. I have some H8 sugar, but I don't think that's the same thing. H&H sugar. All McBaron blends bite me except the HH line. Yeah, see there, a lot of people have said that. A lot of people. I mean, that's what I was trying to say. That's the only thing that I've heard people say. They don't charge me excise tax. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't answer the phone. Couple Joe's was bought out. They bought them out a long time ago. Randy, they was bought out. I don't know, last year, maybe a year and a half ago. So that don't surprise me that they'd be closing them. From listening to Sir Jacobs, he was talking about, or Sir Jensen, not Sir Jacobs, Sir Jensen. He was talking about. Closing the lines. They're closing the lines that didn't sell really well, the blends, and that way they could focus more on the blends that did sell. Now, I've read the blends like everybody else. Do I agree that that's the blends that sold? No, but I ain't also never looked at their books. They're the only ones that looks at their books. Yeah, they did, Randy. They bought 2 places. I forget the name of the other one off the top of my head. But yeah, they're going to focus more. But it's understandable. Those are in the United States, and they're going Germany. Is that right? Is that right? Is that where they're going to be making them now? Germany. I think that's where they're going to be making them now, is Germany. But anyway, according to their sales, from what he said, because I listened to his interview that he did, and he said that. Sorry, I'm burping. They're closing all them down, all the line. But now you got to look. I've always said Sutliff. I don't know if I even own a. Did I own a Sutliff blend? Did I keep one Sutliff blend? Let's go and look. I don't even know if I kept one Sutliff blend. Let me pull this out. Let's look. I don't know if I kept one Sutliff blend. That's McClellan's. That's McClellan's. That's McClellan's. There's Scotty Butternut. There's mine. There's Captain Earl's. Plum Pudding. Boswell's Northwoods. That's all. That's what City of Milan's. That's Full Virginia Flake Old. That's my Virginias. And there's Aromatics, Shenandoah. And there's my Mozambique. There's my Black Irish Twist, Rustica. And there's Captain Earl's. Nope. I didn't think so. I have smoked probably 100 to 150 Sutliff blends. Hello, Yusef. I have smoked probably 100, 150. That's terrible, Garrett. I didn't see what Garrett said. Scott, I saw what you said. Scott, I haven't. I don't. Hello, Gamecock. Yes, I'd agree with that statement. Yes, it's not like you need my agreement. No, my agreement don't mean nothing, but I do agree with that. It does age well, but it's also made. It's how it's blended. Sutliff is. It's just you can find.
No, you just came in.
Good. I don't know how to say it. There's a difference in somebody that cares for their blends and somebody that don't. You can tell a difference. Hey, thank you, Garrett. I didn't see that. Thank you, Randy, for telling me. Thank you very much, Garrett. There's just a difference, and Sutliff just wasn't. I like Voodoo Queen from Sutliff, yeah. Sutliff just was never a blend that was never a company that I smoked a lot. So for them, like, that doesn't affect me. Now the McBaron's does, but it only affects me in a couple of blends. But now here's the thing. Sutliff put out a whole lot of tobacco that a whole lot of people enjoy. You know. And that's one's an industry mind, while another's, that's probably a better way than what I'm saying to say it, AKJ. It's just one produced a ton, and now you see them like, I don't know. I think I don't know. I've always kind of thought quality over quantity. You know, being friends, being tobacco, being whatever. I've always thought that quality is, you know, I don't know. I think too though. Even though I didn't smoke stuff, I'm sad. 100%. I don't want to see them. Well, they got bought out. I don't think, it's not like McClellan where they're leaving. They got bought out, so some of their blends are still going to be around, just not many. But from what? Now look, this is from listening to what Sir Jensen said. He said that they can close down a bunch of these blends and really focus on the blends that they keep. Now, if that's the case, that's a good thing. It's not a good thing if you like some of those blends that are leaving, which I fall into that category with the Pure Virginia, because I really like that blend. Like, I don't think there's another Virginia out of the gate. I'm not talking about aged. You all know how I feel about 17-year-old, you know, full Virginia flake. I think that's the best I've ever tasted as far as aged. But McClellan, and then I think the gold standard went to McBaron, and now I don't know who. Esoterica is always good, don't get me wrong. Esoterica is one of the, if you ever get Esoterica and you get Penzance, one of those, Penzance is like snow. It's like picking it up and just fine. It's just snow. It's just there. When you touch Penzance, it's just different. I like McBaron's Virginia #1. Yeah. Pumpkin Spice, Peach Cobbler, Sunrise, Early Morning, Pipe Match. I wonder if STG will bring back some blends later. You know what? And he said that they could do that, Boris. In his interview, if you listen to his interview, which it's on YouTube, he said that they could bring it back. They just won't be making any new ones. But they can make new ones if they call it like C&D does. What's it, limited time? What do they do on that? Sunbar? Edward G. Robinson blends, so stock up on it if you enjoy. I tell you one that I liked that is gone now was John Cotton's something. Latakia, was it? And their blends is gone now. Yeah, HH Pure Virginia is solid. Full Virginia Flake is outstanding. Yeah, HH Pure Virginia is my Gamecock. That's my favorite Virginia, like out of the gate. It is a solid Virginia that will get, small batch, JD. There you go. Thank you, JD. That's what they call it. That's the marketing term. Our grandfathered in, so they may pop up again if you think it will be profitable. Yeah. But here's the thing. It don't matter what blend that you get. If a blend was made in the 70s, it's not the same tobacco that's 2025. No, not the double press. They quit this years ago, Garrett. John Cotton's, I think it was Latakia. Not double press Latakia. Not double press Latakia. It was something else. John Cotton's, I forget the name of it, Garrett. My mind, I've got 110 left. It was green. I have 110. I don't know if I gave it away or not. I think I did give it away. True. Yeah. Yeah. Scott, it's not the same. When you start getting into tobacco, and I helped a guy grow it, cut it. When you start getting into that, it really affects. A lot of things affect it. If it's not a flat land and it's hilly, this tobacco on this hill is going to be different than the tobacco down in if it's like a rolling hill. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. There's a lot of things affects it. The weather, when somebody cuts the flowers off the top. You know, some people cut them off. You know, some people let them grow for 2 days. Some people don't let them grow for 2 days. Now, the guy I helped, he wouldn't let them grow. He'd cut them all off. And then after we cut the tobacco, he said, do not touch the tobacco until it's set 4 hours in the field. He would make sure that it set, the leaves dried out 4 hours before he picked it up off the ground after you cut the stalks. So how I was raised on dealing with tobacco and cutting tobacco and taking care of tobacco and then hanging it in the barn, which is a big process because I don't know if y'all ever done that, but you got 2 2x4s, 2 studs, and your legs are stretched out like this, and you're walking on those 2x4s and you're 20 foot up and you're sitting and you're grabbing a stick and setting a stick down and moving. And you're walking over the stick as you're walking 20 foot up off the ground. I've done it. Old Dark Fire and Bo, Kentucky are the 2 I miss. 2 good ones. 2 good ones. I've done it. It's hard. Oh, yeah. It's a long day. Got a long road to hoe. I'm good, thanks. Only having withdrawals. How come you haven't been around yourself? You been working too much? What's going on? How come you can't watch YTPC? There's a lot of good presenters out there. I thought you guys would. Oh, okay, you're talking to them. Hello, Matthew. I'm traveling. Nothing wrong with that. Is it for work or is it for pleasure? Yourself, are you traveling for pleasure or traveling because of work making you? There's B-Dog. B-Dog, I asked you a question. B-Dog, did you send this pipe? Traveling for pleasure? That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Here, B-Dog. I'll turn it around. You send this pipe, B-Dog. It is a... Anybody remember what I said? Can you all read this? Y'all read this. Can y'all read that? M-A-N-E-L-L-I, M-A-N-O-L-A-M-A-N. I can't read that. I can't read that. Yeah, y'all read that. I can't read that. B-Dog, Kim, I don't know when I got this pipe. This pipe's been here for a while because Kim found it in her closet over Christmas. She cleaned out her Manelli. There you go. I'm glad somebody can read it. I can't read that. I can't read that E. I can't see it. My eyes ain't that good. B-Dog, it's been here a while. Kim found it in her closet. She cleaned out her closet. We found stuff in there. Been in there for 20-some years. 7 bags of garbage is what we threw away out of her closet. In her closet, you've been here, B-Dog. You know her closet's like 2 foot by 5 foot. By like 6 foot tall. I don't know who sent it. Don't know where it came from. Don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. She got it, put it up. I don't know. No, did what? We just want to make sure that we did thank somebody, and we want to see if was it a gift to me? Was it a gift for amber to raffle. What is it? Manelli is an artisan pipe maker. It's a nice pipe, man. I'll show you all the grain again. Look at this grain. It's beautiful. Like, look at this grain. Look at that grain. It's a beautiful pipe. It's a beautiful pipe. I just don't know who sent it to me. Like, it's a gorgeous pipe. I just don't know where it came from. Like I said, Kim found it in her closet. Hello, Papa Bear. How you doing? Yeah, I need Jeff. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was Jeff or Tony. Could have been Tony that sent it to me. I don't know. I know it's a nice pipe, and it's 9mm. It's a 9mm. I took this off earlier. It's 9mm. It's unsmoked, brand new. It's unsmoked. It's a brand new pipe, man. B-Dog, Papa Bear, everybody saying hi. Back to our original, ain't we? About 30. Last week, I think there was 41 here. This week, there's about, I think, 29. Is that what that says? 11 thumbs up. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Yeah, I just want to know, like, I don't want... I feel terrible because I should know about it, but I don't know if it's a pipe that I don't know if it's a pipe that I had. Still struggling with nerve pain. Kim's been having that. She swears her finger since Christmas, she can't feel her fingers. She swears she pinched a nerve. She said it's a thyroid now, but she said she pinched it. Smoke it. Buddy, it's beautiful. Are you going to raffle it? One says raffle, one says... I want to find out where it came from. I want to find out what they wanted, Gamecock and Jose. I want to find out what they wanted. Like, if they sent it to me for me to smoke, or if they sent it for me to raffle for Amber. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have... Kim's got it. Nerve pain is uncomfortable. It's bad. Especially during the cold months, he said, yep. Yeah, nerve pain's awful, man. I hope, man, physical therapy ain't easy either. I accidentally left it over there when I came over to see you. I've been wondering where it was. I'm glad you left it. Do I need to raffle it off for Amber? Any chance Katie might bought it for you and forgot? Katie. I don't know. Ask Katie. I can't ask her. Do I have Katie on? Do I have Katie's number? I don't think I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. If I do, I haven't texted her. She ain't in my phone. I meant Kim. Oh, no, she didn't buy it for me. That's how long it's been in her closet. Yornick and Katie. Well, there's Yornick. Hello, Yornick. I didn't see you. How are you and Katie doing? Is it Yornick or Katie? Which one? No, it's not. Somebody sent it. I don't know who sent it. I know it's a nice pipe. For all you do is a family smoke it, buddy, it's nice. Gamecock, I really need to. I really need to focus on getting Amber. I only got a year and a half left for Amber. She just started her. She's got a half a year left of this year, and then all next year, and that's it. Gamecock poppers, right? Smoke it. We're okay. Who did Yornik? It's Katie. Katie's sleeping. There's nothing wrong. Yornik, we're fine with you, buddy. More than happy with you. We do enjoy seeing Katie too, though. Now, I know for Jonathan over there in the UK, it's midnight to 2. But what is it, Boris? Isn't it 2 to 4 for you? Is that correct? And then Yornik, I was going to ask you your time. What's your time? And is yours the same since you're right beside of Boris? Because you're in Russia and he's in Finland. Y'all right beside each other. Is it the same? Is it 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. for you as well, Yornik? I think it's 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. for Boris right now. I think. Yes, 2 to 4. Okay. No, it's not. So you're in a different time zone. So you're 3:40. So it's 2:40. Yeah, well, it's 7:40 now. I was saying 2 to 4, so yeah. Yeah, it's 2:40 in South Africa. I didn't know that you stopped for the youngins. What do you mean stopped? Stopped what? Stopped what? Stop smoking? I just did a live where I smoked. No. I'm just chilling out because I just got done smoking like an hour ago. So I didn't, no, I haven't stopped smoking. If it's for a raffle, I'd rather raffle it off than me smoke it. That's what I'm saying, AKJ. No, I ain't, no. I did a live earlier at like 5:45 to like 6:10, AKJ, and because I was craving my Milan's Triple Crown. I was craving it. So I wanted to smoke it. So I did. I smoked. We had some lovely cigars. That's good. Good. I like cigars. Hello, Bob. Hello, Bob. But no, I would rather raffle it off and get her money because that money helps her tremendously. He shared his thoughts about the LA fires. What's the thoughts about the fires? I don't understand. Yep. Fires and then they spread with wind out there because there's nothing stopping it. I don't understand. It's about the homes there's a lot of people that lost their homes, man. Pray for California a lot. I don't understand. I'm confused. Please tell me they ain't making fires political. Please don't say. Please tell me they ain't making fires political now. Seems like everything in the world. Yeah, it is, ain't it, Tom? It's good to see you, Seth. How's things in Canada, Tom? Y'all got the thing? Y'all got that cold front? It should be there, and it should be coming back down here. I am improving each day. That is good news, Bob. Papa Bear said he starts physical therapy this week. I'm worried about North Carolina. I worry about both of them, AKJ. I know several people in North Carolina with the floods. Matter of fact, we're still dealing with the floods here. You think 2 years ago when we had our big flood that you think all those people that moved in temporary housing are back to their houses? No. I still got people right here. I still got people right here that I know that is still in temporary housing. But like I don't like that's just the newest thing, AKJ. It's just the fires is the newest thing. So that's why it moves. If North Carolina would have happened now in California a year ago, it would be what's talked about, I guess. But, same thing could be said about our flood. If our flood would have happened a week ago, it would be the thing instead of North Carolina or California. It's just how people do. It takes a long time, 100%. 100%. It takes forever. It's not something people recover from so easily. It's hard to come back, from finance or from fires or from deaths. Look at that. I mean, just think about that. You lose somebody you've known your whole life, and it don't have to be a mother, brother, sister, father, son, daughter. It can be a cousin or a friend or whatever. Anybody. You just don't forget about them the next day, Yes, your life goes on more as time goes on. That don't mean you forget about them. It takes time. It takes time to heal back and recover from everything that goes on. Yeah, we were hit hard with floods back in 2013. The whole region was hurt. I'm sure there's still probably people recovering from it too, Tom. I'm sure, ain't they? Nobody is lost unless I believe that as well, Yornik. I understand that the Golden Globes, it was thanking God. One actor said LA was a godless town. Next day the fire. That's just what I heard. Somebody made a joke. I don't put too much into that. Somebody made a joke, it sounds like. Didn't know what it'd be. I've said the same thing here. I've made jokes and then felt bad about things. I do that all the time. I joke with somebody. I joked about Randy, I don't know, about a month ago, then I felt bad. Told him I felt bad right after I said it. I just aggravating him, just trying to, fun. A little, nothing serious. But yeah, that's... Yeah, the dryer is done, Randy. Did you hear it? Our dryer's working after we reset it. Kim ain't trying to put 10 big old whatchamacallits in there. There was a town on my travelers that was hit hard by floods when I was back home on my travels and beautiful sunrise from the dunes. Where's the dunes at? Is that like in a desert? Yusef, is that a desert over there? It's got I'm taking, when you say dunes, you mean like sand dunes? I know there's a place talking about California. I know there's a place out in California. Several of my racing buddies used to go out there all the time, and they used to run those dune buggies on the dunes out there. Hello, Ron. Hope you're doing all right, Ron. Yes, in the Kalahari. Is that right? Did I pronounce that right? Yusef, Kalahari? Kalahari. 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 I said Kalahara instead of Ru. Kalahara. Kalahari. Thank you for telling me yourself. I apologize for messing it up. Oh, look at there. He said he messed it up too. Kalahari. I read that. I call it the Kalahari. Kalahari. See, I looked at that and I was like Kalahara. But Kalahari. Kalahari. Africa is just down below. Africa is just down below all those. It's down below. If I remember right, I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm burping. Now you got it right. If I remember right, because I remember studying. Now look, it wasn't that I was studying like present, but I remember like studying like the old Romans and Greeks and all that. If I remember right, Russia's like here in the top right, and then like Boris is here in Finland, and then like you got a little bitty strip like right here, and you got the UK, and then like down here you got France, and then like down here's Italy that comes out with the little boot, and then like Greece is like also down there, but a little spot, and then like you come on down, they said bless you, Kim, bless you, and then like you come on down and you got the Nile River, and you got Egypt, and then like right below Egypt is Africa, right? Right? Africa is a hop, jump, skip from the States. Hello, Mike. How you doing, old Uncle Mike? So I have kept messing at this, and I'm going, did I get all that right? Is all that right? Did I get all that right, or my memory failed me? And then over here, beside like the Nile River and stuff over here, is like the old, what was that name they used to call that? Not Mesopotamia. What was that old name they used to call that? Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about, I know Egypt, I mean, I'm not talking about the content, I'm talking about, they call it like, what I mean is like, they used to have like he's got South Africa, North Africa, and then South. Like I know, but like over here to the right though is like modern day Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan's to the right a little bit of it. What did they used to call that? No, it wasn't Mesopotamia. Abyssinia, now Ethiopia. I was going at Randy, you're quick. What did Randy say? I didn't see what Randy. Persia. Persia, Tom. There you go. There you go, Tom. Persia. You saying Randy can still use his hand pretty good? Yeah, Persia. That's right. That's what we studied, the old Persian. And, the Ottoman Empire is right above Egypt there, too, is right above. Don't they have, like, the Ottoman Empire? We studied that in school, too. Persia is Iran. Yes, Persia. That's what Tom was saying, yeah. Iraq and Iran. Yeah. There's Patrick saying that, too, Persia. Yep. I couldn't remember the old name of it. It's hard. You're talking about, I don't know when I studied that. Grade school, high school. I mean, but when I think of Boris is like right up here, and then there's Russia, and then Boris. How far, without saying, I don't know if y'all say, how far, what I'm asking is like, Boris, how far are you from like Katy and Yornik? Persian rugs were a big deal. Hey, they still are, Mike. They still are. A lot of those countries changed their names. Yes. Yeah, it's changed a lot, Bob. I know I was doing a lot of studies of the Bible and stuff, and it talks about the names that they used to be called, Bob. Like the city of, the big city of David back then, when he went in, through the cisterns, the water, and swam under the water. I used to do a lot of studies. What I'm trying to say, of the religious names back then. Ottoman, yeah, Patrick, yeah, that's what Boris, yeah. Ottoman Empire is now modern day, yeah, like Gulf of America. I don't know what that is, Brian. I don't know what Gulf of America. I haven't studied that. Don't know what that is. Formosa became Taiwan after the war. I said Brian. It's Briar Fire. I can't read, see? Briar Fire. I can't even read that. I used to have a job cleaning rugs. We cleaned high-end rugs, including Persian rugs, yes. $200,000. Yes. You know what? That's satisfying to watch too, Scott. Have you ever watched them clean? For some reason, it came up on the recommended once, and I watched it. I watched them clean a rug. Man, it went from mud to beautiful colors. I forget what I had on it. I don't know where in Russia they live. From St. Petersburg. I don't know where they live either. Yornik, how far are y'all from St. Petersburg? Are y'all north, south, east, and west? So Boris is west of St. Petersburg, I guess, right? Because you're here and Russia will be over here. I don't know where St. Petersburg's at, Boris. Thanks for having me all. Good night. You have a good night yourself. It's good to see you, and have wonderful vacations on your travels. Enjoy your... Sorry, Zeus is squeezing it. You have wonderful travels. I don't know how those rugs should... B-Dog, I don't know either. I don't know, B-Dog. They get muddy, though, don't they? They must be in floods or something, B-Dog, because I don't have rugs in my house. As you know, I don't have, I never had the money to buy expensive rugs. My grandfather had one, B-Dog, in his living room. But now that was from the 50s or 60s that he got it, and it stayed there forever. But I never had one. I looked at one rug one time, and it wasn't big, and it was like $200, and it was small. I'm talking like a little 3 foot by 4 foot or something. My log cabin's about 10 miles from the Russian border. We're pretty far from St. Are you north? Yornik, are you north, south, east, and west from St. Petersburg? Where are you? Where are you? In Russia? You on the west side, the south side, the north side, the east side? Where are you from? Boris in Finland? They're black. What's black? The rugs? We were nurse handling that rug. Oh, you're talking to him. If we make, I'd say so. I love the videos of people making their own log cabins. They didn't have YouTube when I made this in AKJ. They didn't have. I have a couple nice rugs I bought in Afghanistan. They hang on my walls. Nice quality. It's already bowl call? No, it's not. My God. Are you using that or are you using back here? What are you using? My God, we just started this live. Made braided bread bags, Wonder Bread. That would be neat. B-Dog, when they sent me on stuff, I didn't have time to go anywhere and buy anything or nothing like that. But you was stationed over there, right? Mine's like they send you and then you come back. They call you up and then you got to go, and then all my missions were like that. I never was stationed. Hunter, Boko. You done it over there, over here, over there? Okay. It's Boko. Oh, it didn't flip. Oh. There it flipped. Okay, go ahead. Max.
Boko!
Max like pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me. He wants kisses. Give Max a kiss. Oh, yeah. Last puffs, a Solani ABF and a Peterson. FOB Gardens. Went to local, I don't know how to say that, bazaar in occasion. What does that mean, B-Dog? That's French to me. Bingo slices, barrels, in a Missouri Mission bean, Toscana Maestro, Puccini, and a Calabrese. Engine 99 and Peterson Cobbling and a nut, with this Nutty Irishman, Sleepy Hollow and a Peterson, Event Tide and a Meerschaum. You like your Meershams, I know. LL Bean, Triple Crown using my Pipe Grump tamper. Josh made some nice tampers. Half and half in a Missouri Cobb. I wonder if Josh is still getting the smoke in here. He probably, I wonder. Smoking some Five Brothers and a Medico Jetstream pipe. Good stuff. I smoked. My pipe is already put up over there. I smoked my holy pipe with some HU. I can't read this. Nyla, Red Virginia, Perique, Brazilian Barley, and the Savinelli 673. Hi, Jose. Perdomos. I like Perdomos. You got a lot of work to do, Paul. Are you getting it done? Just put a dip in. Smoking CH in Boswell's. Carter Hall. Carter Hall. Is that right, Briarfire? Carter Hall. Nightcap and a Peterson 303 Spagat. Golden Extra in a Cobb. Galwith and Hard. I'm speaking too fast. GH Kindle Dark. GH, there's another GH. Balka Mixture and a Chris Morgan 102. So I'm right. It is Carter Hall. He's petting. He's allowed to pet Max. He's not hurting him, buddy. He's not hurting him. He's allowed to pet Max. He's over there petting Max. He's allowed to pet Max. Max is enjoying life right now. Look at that dog. Probably got a smile on his face. Does he? Let's see if I can see his face. Let's see his face. Watch him, Bubby. Why'd you stop, Bubby? Bubby, pet me. Watch him grab his hand. Bubby, pet me. Look at that dog smile. Look at that dog smile. Look at that smile. And that right there is barking at him, looking at him. Like, no, pet me, pet me. You're just petting him. Adorable, yeah. Good boy, Max. No, I didn't say come over here. Amber said that to you. Sorry for saying your name. Sorry for saying your name.
You're going to fall off the couch.
GNH Kent. There's another GNH. Said, have you learned any tunes on your flute? You know what, Mark? I thought about making a flute. It's not hard. Just take a piece of wood and then drill a hole in it, and then do a little 45 and then straight down with a knife, and then taking like a dowel rod and flatten this part out and sticking it in that hole, and then you can drill a hole in the other end. I thought about making one. I really did. I thought about making one just for fun, but I haven't made nothing. I haven't got Kim's knife block done because I'm not. Look, you all know me. I either work here in the kitchen and I'm not routing that out in the kitchen. I work on the porch, and that's where my stuff is. I don't have a outbuilding or whatever to do it. You know, I got the porch, and let me tell you, 17-degree weather is way too cold for me to go outside and woodwork. 32 is way too cold for me outside woodwork. I'm not doing it. I'm not woodworking. Really good to see you. I don't feel bad this week, AKJ. I'm burping, yes, I'm burping a lot, but I don't feel bad. On the list for one, James, I was going to start I'll probably never play it, Mark. You don't have to do one for me. If you want to, now I accept it. Yes. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I'm talking about I'm talking about one that big, Mark. I'm not talking about the beauties that you make. But I'm just saying. I probably was. My dog is my best friend, smoker buddy. Yeah. No, why does it say sorry? Is Yornik there? What did Yornik say? Oh, I love my dogs. I still miss, as y'all know, I had Destiny that passed away 2 weeks ago. She was with us for 14, 15 years, something like that. She was with us. I still miss her every day, you know. But yeah, I love my dog. I love my cats too. I even love the Menace. I love the Menace one, and he's wild as all get out. He climbs these walls, but you know what? That stuff like that is the stuff you're gonna remember when they pass. It's the stuff like Destiny. I never could train her to pee. She would sometimes go outside, but I had to keep like pee pads and stuff in the house because she just couldn't hold it, and she would go in there to the pee pad, and I remember that, and I remember, never did I hurt her or nothing. I'd say, Destiny, go outside. And I'd open the door, stuff like that. But never would abuse her or nothing like that for doing it. But, it's stuff like that you remember when they go with stuff that maybe that they don't do correct. Or it's not, that's like, I saw a movie one time and, oh, I know what it was. It was the movie with Robin Williams where Ben Affleck and is the smart guy. And he said, Good Will Hunting, yeah. And Robin Williams said, oh, she used to fart in her sleep. So one time she woke herself up. And he remembered that. And that's what I'm trying to say is stuff like that that little quirks or whatever that I remember about her. That I remember about a lot of people. It's little things like that. Yeah, I don't know if she can. I don't know because it's hard. It's hard typing. I'll kind of answer for her, Mark, a little bit, but she's had 3 tests already this week, and she got 100% on all 3. Is that correct, Amber? You got 100% on all 3, and if not, put the scores because I thought you said you got 100 on all 3 tests that you've had this week. And also, she goes. Yes, it is correct. I thought so. Also, she's doing. My wife will wake the neighbors. Mike. Sorry to take a little break, my dad video. You're all right, Bridget. I hope y'all. Germ! I'm working. We got you tuned up. I said it loud enough that everybody at your work. Germ! I hope you're doing all right, buddy. I feel pretty good right now. I'm not hurting right now. But yeah, she's doing good. But also, Amber's also doing. She's going 1 day a week to a local. It's not called an old timer's house. What is those? No, not a retirement home. What's it called, Amber? It's not an old folks home. What's it called, Amber? She goes 1 day a week to it, and been helping out. No, not rehab. Nursing home. Yes, there you go. She goes 1 day a week. I'm sorry. That's the only thing is my burping and my hiccups because of the shot. She goes 1 day a week. She's been going 1 day a week to a nursing home that's our local, and been helping out. Been helping out at the nursing home. Her and one of her friends. I ain't gonna say her friend's name because she didn't give me permission, but anyway, one of her friends. So anyway, she does good. She's 4.0 student. Hunter started back school this week too. He's been, what, 2 days? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, he went yesterday and today, and he hasn't had a test yet. But Amber's on her second week back, and they've already had 3 tests, and she got 100 on all 3 of them. But not only does she do that, she also, she's been helping out at the nursing home 1 day a week. So I mean, you can't say. I gotta stop or I'll cry. My kids are wonderful kids. You can't say my kids are not good people. They are way better human beings, both of them, than I was at their age. They're way better than I was at their age. They're wonderful kids, and they're smart, and they apply themselves, and they're go-getters, and they work their butt off. And that's why I try to do everything I can, because how can you not? They didn't ask to be brought in this world. I was the one that made the decision to have kids, and I think it's my job, but also at the same time to teach them responsibility, to teach them to work hard, to teach them to go out and get it, and to try, not and stuff. Means you and Kim did your job right. I give them more credit than I do me, Scott. It is. That's one thing that they always have once I'm gone. I said, Mark, one of the hardest things is raising kids that you can't live without, so that they can live without you. That's one of the hardest things as a parent to me, is raising kids that you can't live without, so that they can live without you. And that's a hard thing, but it's a hard thing to do. And I try to do my best, but I fail a lot. I do. I fail. And I say I fail all the time. I'm not perfect. I mess up. When James was that age, he was Robin's stain coaches. I was not a good person, Yornick. I was not a good person. I'll tell you right now, Yornick, I was not a good person. I have really, 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 really put a lot of effort into changing over the last, 10 years or so. But I did a lot of changes. You got to make changes. Hard truth, but a necessity. Yep. Like I said, y'all know I don't have no weather channels on my TV. I don't have no news channels on my TV. I don't watch stuff like that. I don't argue over little things. I don't. You got to let all that stuff. You got to change. You got to let all that stuff go. You really do. You got to focus on yourself and try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Not worry about Joe Blow over here and what he's doing and the way he's messing up and the sins he's committing and the stuff that he does wrong. I got to worry about the stuff that I do wrong, because what he does wrong is not going to help me or hurt me get into heaven or hell. It's not going to help me pay my bills. If he does something wrong, it ain't going to help me. But if he does something wrong, and every time he does something wrong, I get $100, that ain't the way it works. I can't worry about what Joe Blow does over here and then what he does wrong and what he does right. I got to worry about James. So, like I said, I turned off all that stuff, all the stuff. Politics, they can have it. All that stuff, the news, the negative stuff, they can have it. And I'm not just talking about, I don't watch, I just try to love. That's it. I try to do the one rule that I was told by and I'm a Christian, and you don't have to be a Christian, but I was told one rule. And Jesus said to forget about all old rules and remember this one rule. He said, and that one rule is love your brother as you love yourself. And then he says, who is your brother? And basically that's everybody. And that's what I try to do. I try to love everybody, and I just want to bring a smile to people's faces. And most people, that are on here is around my age, or maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. But we all pretty much got about, by average, we all got 20 years left on this earth. I don't want to spend and I've said this before, I don't want to spend my last 20 years worrying about what Joe Blow does or whatever. I worry about myself. My stepson said I need to be woke. I said, I don't even know what woke is. I don't know what that means. I don't. Do you sleep a lot, Mike? I don't. I don't know what that is. It. Please don't tell me that's political. 'Cause I don't know all these phrases. That's like, I don't know. I talked to Amber. I talked to Amber about it once. I don't know, when she was home during the summer and working. She brought up, what's it called again, Amber? It's called pronouns. One of her friends, the pronoun, and I don't know those. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm a guy. I don't know even what, like, all that stuff. I wish she means what's going on in the world. I don't know what's going on in the world. That's why you see me asking Mike. Here's the thing, Mike. I would rather hear what's going on with Yornik from Yornik. I'd rather hear what's going on from Boris in Finland from Boris. I'd rather hear like I do ask. I did ask here one time if the war in Ukraine is still going on, because I don't know if it's still going on. And people's like, yeah, it was. I don't watch the news. I just know that's, I don't want to see no war. I don't want to see nobody die, because, people die. But, I mean, it's a necessity at times, but that's a different story, different day, different discussions and all that, to have things happen because bad things are in this world. Not everybody's a good person. That was my job before, was to get rid of the bad guys, quote unquote. But anymore, I just want to be happy. Want to bring a smile. My pronouns are pop and smoker. Yeah. I thought you was gonna fall, buddy. It was stuck. I heard it hit, and I was like, there ain't no way he's busting that. There's no way he's busting that. Hello, Rose. I didn't get to read that, Rose. It didn't scroll. It went by too fast. I'm sorry you got a headache, Scott. I'm sorry for yelling a while ago at Grump. Or not Grump, but Germ. I'm sorry for yelling, Scott. I apologize. I hope your head stops hurting, brother. One thing somebody did say, I heard somebody tell me one time, Scott, something about your ear right here. If you rub your ear a certain way, right through here or maybe here, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Maybe, Oscar would tell you. But there was a spot on the ear when you have a headache to rub it. I know my headaches, my migraines and stuff is right here. If I rub, there's a spot right up here. There's like I feel a big old, and Kim will gently rub it, and it helps my head. But I got to turn off lights and everything. I don't even know what that is. ARG, I don't know what that is. Or 10 at heart. By the way, I shaved my head. Y'all see? I still got my hair on top of my head that I come over, but y'all see, I shaved my head. I haven't combed my hair, so I shave all the sides off. I shaved it again though. I never could have long hair. I always kept it short, besides top. I always had like a military style. I can't stand long hair. The only time I had to grow it out once. And that's when I also had my beard. If y'all seen picture of it, I had a beard, and it wasn't like, it just come out like right here. But anyway, one of my daughter's view of woke is just being considerate and accepting of all races. Well, I was woke in a lot. I don't have nothing against any race. I don't have.
No.
I don't see any sense in having faults against where somebody's born, what color they are, what religion they are. I never was a hater of any of that stuff, Rose. I've always said that I treat people the way they treat me. If somebody wants to be a smart aleck to me and wants to be a butthole to me, then I can be a butthole right back to them. But you know why? It's a lot. Well, it's not easier. It's a lot harder to be nice to people. It's a lot easier just to be a butthole and go on, you know. But it's a lot harder to do the right things. But you know,
Oh,
yeah. I've never hated. I've never hated because I always saw that we all. I'm buried 6 foot in the ground just like everybody else. I don't care where you're from. I love yous all. Everybody that comes in here, I love all of yous. It takes less muscle to smile and frown. Yeah. That's facts too, ain't it, Mike? Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know those like when he said I just don't know. When you say woke, that means to me that means are you asleep? Did they wake up? Because I'll still say, you know, are you awake? You know, like that's what that means to me. And I'm sure that's not what it meant because I read it. So I figured it had to mean something that I'm just not educated on. The same thing. Pronouns I'm not educated on. Matter of fact, I can't even tell you I can tell you what a noun is. You know, I can tell you the definition of, you know, person, place, thing, but I can't, you know what? I can't even tell you the definition of adjective either. Or adverb. I can't tell you those. It's been too long ago. And I really don't care about nouns, pronouns. I really don't. I don't have to use that. That don't help me pay my bills. It don't help me. It don't help me. It don't help me when I'm building a butcher block or a chair or table or whatever. By the way, I heard that right there. Here, I'll show it to you. I'll show you what I was talking about a minute ago. Right there is that. Look at there. See how that's a three. It's about a 2 3/4 inch piece of walnut wood from a tree, and I was like, Hunter, I thought he broke it. Oh, whoa, there's something. Nice haircut. I tried to talk my daughter into getting one just like that when she joined the Army. For the looks, of course, it didn't happen. Hey, I've always kept mine short. I cannot stand it, Germ, if it touches my ears. I just can't stand it. But I've also always worn a hat too, Germ. It's just, I just can't, I never could stand long hair, man. Now, some people can. I ain't got nothing against somebody with long hair. Let them have their hair. Katie did the cagey slave for the heads. She's working in the wild. There's nothing wrong with that, Yornik. If that's what she wants to do, let her shave it, buddy. I don't have a problem. If somebody got long hair, I don't have a problem with it. If somebody got short hair, I ain't got a problem. You know why? Because I ain't the one wearing it. I gotta, you know, I gotta do what's best for James. Cut my hair the way I like it, and you know, I'll put on a hat for you. That way, nobody else has to watch it and look at it. But when I'm here at the house, you know, I'm wearing a hat too. I went bald at 25. So glad it saves thousands from. You know what? It's been so long, Mark, since I've been to a barber. Our barber, I don't know, about 5 years ago, he changed his prices from $5 to $6. But our barber, Mark, here is like 85-year-old, dude. Like my uncle used to be the barber, and my uncle stopped in from 1968 to 1972. Around that, I forget the years. It could have been 1968, it could have been 1972. This guy took over then. and he's been a barber ever since. But that guy took over in either 68 or 72 from my uncle. My uncle gave him all his razors and everything from his barber shop, and my uncle quit and went to work in the mines. And my uncle worked in the mines until he retired from the mines. And anyway, that guy, he raised his prices not long ago. It's $6 now. So but you know, my barber charges $23 for a haircut. You know what? I walked into my buddy in North Carolina, B-Dog, and they wanted something like that. They wanted like $25 or something like that for a haircut. And I was like, dude, you know how much it cost us? But anyway, I've cut my own hair the same now, and I've always I got a beard. I just trim it with my same trimmer. Yep, we have one barber left in the area. He's been in since the 80s. New ones are all salons. Now the women have three. What are they called? They're not called barbers. Three. I get the senior discount now. What are they? Beauticians. There's 3 beauticians here. But now Kim gets hers cut and colored and trimmed for, I think it's $50 for cut, color, and trim. I say trim. It's not a trim if you're cutting it. Cut, color, and something else. And I don't go with her to the beautician, so I don't know what she calls it. And be honest with you, don't tell her because she's told me about 100 times and I forget, and that's bad of me. She probably smacked me. You don't want to know what I pay here. You know what? That's one thing I didn't see when I went to New York is barbers. I'm sure there's plenty there. I just, we went around and I didn't see any of that. New York is nice, man. I love New York. Every time, I think I've been 5 times. I love New York, man. It's nice. I love New York, Oscar. I would love to go there again. I'm not able. Or Katie woke up. She sends hugs and kisses back, Katie. My haircuts have been free the last 5 years. Cut it over. That's Randy. I've been doing that for years and years. My maternal grandfather, who was a barber, Dwight Eisenhower, when he was here. Bob, that's awesome. Did he ever tell you stories, Bob? Do you have those stories? Bob, that would be good to put videos up of that. Yeah, see there, B-Dog thinks it's cool too. Bob, for nobody else, if he told you any stories, Bob, that would be good for video. Smoke a pipe and tell us a story. Did he have They didn't have photos a lot back then like they do now. I got a lot of cool people that I got me and Billy Ray Cyrus and me and Miley. But back then, Miley wasn't called Miley. Her name was Destiny Hope, and we called her Hope. I don't have any pictures of me and Hope, and I only got one picture of me and Billy Ray, and I got one picture of Billy Ray on his bus. So much to do and see. Oh, yeah, there is. 100%. New York is crazy. It's way different than here. Very cool history, Bob. Do tell a story in a video. Yeah, Bob, if you've got a story of him telling the story of that, yeah, that'd be cool to hear. He had a photo. Oh, so he did have a photo. Back then, see, you got to remember, back then it really wouldn't, what's those called that you pulled it out? Anyway, they had them old big cameras back then. That's why I was saying that. They had them old big cameras back then.
I mean, you made last year.
Yeah, they didn't have camera phones. I can't even... Kim, what was them pictures that you took and you pulled out? Polaroid. They didn't even have Polaroids in. You're talking about Dwight Eisenhower. You're talking about them big cameras. You're talking about them big cameras.
I got one of my dad's on my phone coming.
But yeah, I got a Polaroid of me and Billy Ray. And then I got a Polaroid of Billy Ray sitting on his tour bus when I was on his tour bus with him. We went to a tour. One of his, not a tour, we went to his concert when he was on tour with him, and got on the bus and we rode to my buddy's house, and we all had supper and stuff. Now imagine this photo has Dwight Eisenhower with the most glorious mane dreads. Uh, Dwight D. You know, I was talking to Hunter about that. How they didn't have flash bulbs, use gunpowder on a tray. I was talking to Hunter about that a couple of days ago. We was talking about things. Somebody, where was they doing stuff at, Hunter? Where was they building something big at? It wasn't Dubai. We have watched Dubai though. But they were building something big, and I said, you know, we don't do that anymore. Oh, we was watching Rome. We was watching Rome, and we was watching one of the big statues and stuff. And I said, yeah, you can't buy that stuff anymore. I said it would cost $100,000 to get one of those big old Roman statues and this was a big statue, not like just the bust. Is that Mean Tail, or is that the old man? Because he's pushing it down. It's got to be Mean Tail, because daggone it, he's pushing it down a ton. Look at him.
Yeah, that's Mean Tail.
My God, you weigh a ton.
You're a good boy, little T.
Little T. Little T. What you doing, little T? You weigh a ton, buddy. You push down the back of this. I'm glad you're sitting down. I said, yeah. I told Hunter, did you ever look it up? When the last time that we built something like that here in the United States? I mean, something big. And I mentioned the Hoover Dam. When's the last time, I mentioned, like we used to have, build stuff big like that. Like,
Monument was built?
like the monument in North Dakota, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, like we don't do big stuff like that anymore. But I was wondering, Stone Mountain, Georgia, when does anybody know just off the top of their head? I told Hunter to look it up. When was the last thing that we built big? And did we build? Is that what it was, Bob? The St. Louis Arch? Is that the last time we built something? When was that, Bob? Does anybody know when? Was that 50s, 58? When was that, Bob? Might have been Might have been 68. But when was that, Bob? And is that the last one? Is that what Google says?
February 12th, 1963.
February 12th, 1963? Why was I getting 58? But look up the last time we built something. 63, he said, Bob. I don't know where he must be getting that off Google.
Well, they started construction in 63.
They started construction in 63, so it ended in 68. Or that's what he said. That's what two of them are saying now, Bob and Mike. So I was right, 68.
My Google lied to me.
No, your Google didn't lie to you. They probably did start it in 63. That's probably the truth. But you got to finish reading, not just the first sentence. It's okay. That's fine. 63, 68, that's nothing that's nothing to be. I tell you what that is. That's a hell of a long time ago is what that is. If somebody gets confused with 63 and 68, I'm not going to hold that against them. Shoot, I can't remember half the things. I can't remember what I walk into the other room for half the time. So I definitely ain't going to get mad if somebody says 63 and it's 68. But no, Google's probably right. Somebody's wrote that. They probably did start it in 63. It just finished in 68. But that's the last. Is that the last thing that we've done, Bob? Since you're the one that answered first, is that the last? Is that who tore up a thing? Was that Max? My God, who tore all that stuff up? Look at all that stuff. Did Zeus tear all that up?
It's his own toy.
Zeus, buddy. Zeus, buddy. We have to pick all that up, son. Yes, the paradigm shift we built big up until the late 70s. The largest ball of yarn in Minnesota. We used to have a guy here from Minnesota. Who was from Minnesota? It takes PennDOT 5 years to replace a road. You're saying the Pennsylvania DOT, 5 years to replace a bridge in Pennsylvania. It's the last. Yeah, Bob. That's probably the last. The Crazy Horse Monument. That's not even done. That's not being built by the government. Said, or from what I remember now. Said, when they started that, I remember that Crazy Horse. It's being paid for by. Is it the Indians? That's paying for that now. Somebody have to look that up, said, to see if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, said. Yeah, I know. Yes, it is still a work in progress. They have his arm, but they don't have nothing below the arm. From what I remember seeing, I haven't seen it in years though. But from what I remember seeing, they had the face and then the arm stretched out, but not anything below that. It could be different now, and I could be wrong. Yeah, Randy, that's the same way it is everywhere. It sounds like from listening to Oscar and B Dog, and because B Dog's in Wisconsin, cheeseheads. Does anybody remember who was from Minnesota?
Here, let's see.
Does anybody remember who we had here that come here all the time from Minnesota? Sagrada Familia was Spain is getting built. They started in about
There's the
18.
State of the Union Monument
State of the Union Monument
built last year.
built last year in Texas. Who built it? That was built in Texas?
I was confused when I saw Texas too.
It's built in Texas? Here, I'll show you all. I don't even know what that is of.
Me neither.
I don't know what that. I don't even know.
90 feet tall.
90 feet tall. I don't. Does it say that?
Sugarland, Texas.
Yeah, but the Freedom, that wasn't the government though, was it? Freedom Tower? Mark, that wasn't built by the government, right? That's built by the state of Texas built that. That's not the government then. That's the state of Texas built that. Why did the state of Texas? What is that? The State of the Union. What is that? I have to look that up. Yeah, somebody. I have to get educated on that because that's got me confused. I'm just now learning the State of Union. I guess we need somebody from Texas. Donald. Oh my God, what was Donald's name? Hughes. Have to have Donald Hughes or somebody tell me about the State of the Union statue in Texas because I don't know anything about it. Yeah, now we did have the Ark, but that's in Kentucky. That's here. The Ark is a couple hours from me though. But yeah, that's here. Oh, it is huge. It's nice too. Stovetop. That's here.
It says the
Yeah.
CIS.
That was years and years of water going down, wasn't it, Mike? Hey, have you seen Mike? You talk about the Grand Canyon. Have you seen the daggone? Have you seen like the old 1800 houses that's on the top of them ledges in the Grand Canyon? I'm sure they have that on YouTube. Have you ever seen those? If you have it, type. I don't even know what to type in. Houses at the Grand Canyon. I don't even know. Oh yeah, the Ark Encounter is awesome. Yeah, it's nice. They deconstructed, moved, and rebuilt the London Bridge in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Really? When did they do that? Josh from Pop Up North. I don't think he's ever visited here, Rose. Or I don't remember that name, Pop Up North. I don't remember that. I don't remember that name, Pop Up North. There used to be a guy that come in here all the time from Minnesota, because that's the way I'd say, from Minnesota. Because I've got a buddy from up there, and that's the way he says. That's the way he says it when he talks. He goes, Minnesota, Minnesota. which I'm not making fun of him. I've got a bad accent. I sound like a country boy myself. I'm old. Just, I don't know. One of the last few cowboys that there is, I guess. Late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Real people from Minnesota are friends we met along the way. Yeah, I just can't remember his name, Yornik. And that's my fault. That's my bad. I forget where a lot of people are from. James, you doing like Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan? Oh, brother. The old hockey coach accent. Yeah. I can't do a good Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother. Nope what? Mike, I forget what you said a while ago. I forget what I asked you for you to say nope to. That's how bad it is. That's why I said I'm not going to get mad if somebody says 63 to 68 because I forget. I forget what I just asked you, Mike, for you to answer nope to. That's bad. I know, Mike. She's talking to Stovepipe. Don't need to read it. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I speak French like an Englishman speaks English, like a Russian, and speak Russian like I'm drunk. I don't even know the first word in Russia. And I did know a few French words because I had a French person that I was worked with. Let's say it like that, for a little while. So he taught me a few words. London Bridge was transferred a long time ago. Yeah, I think he said 78, Mike. Is that what you're saying nope to? I don't even know what I said. Late 60s, early 70s. There you go, Mike. See, you all probably talking. I'm in the middle of a conversation. I need to see myself out. It's an A and B conversation. See myself out. I'm reading when I shouldn't. I can't believe after this, I got to pick up all that stuff from Zeus. Okay, Jay, I'm glad to see you, brother. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad I was feeling good while you're here. Besides my burping and hiccups, it's good to see you. My family also does Italian. I can't. Don't forget about the border wall. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm a bit dyslexic. Mark, buddy, you're fine. Doesn't seem that long. Oh, he's talking to B-Dog about the whatchamacallit that was in 68 or 72. Sorry, I'm late. You're fine, Jeff. You ain't missed nothing, buddy. You ain't missed a thing. Same boring old live. Oh, you're saying no to the houses in the Grand Canyon. Yeah, look that up. I don't know what you type in, Mike. I don't even know what you would type in on YouTube. I don't know what you would type in. No, not walls. I didn't say wall. There's lips. There's ledges. And those houses were inside and they're at the top. Like if you fall, like it's, I don't know how many feet, just say 200-foot drop. I don't know how far a drop. I'm just saying it's a big drop. Look at those. Like people used to live up there. Like look at that. Like you ought to look at that. Really. Really, if y'all like that sort of thing, like look it up. I'm sure there's this live isn't boring. No, I don't see myself as I don't know, as I don't know, entertainment. Rails was built in front of the Hoover Dam. So there you go, 900 foot tall, the Pat Tillman Bridge. Pat Tillman, I remember hearing about that when he was military though. I wasn't military, but I remember our captain telling us about that. I believe that was, and you all can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that was from Friendly Fire as well. Top End Cliff Dwellers? Is that what it is? Cliff Dwellers in the Grand Canyon.
400 people live inside the Grand Canyon.
What?
400 people.
Yeah, 400 people still do live in the Grand Canyon, but that is, I don't know if they call them, they still call it, is it Indians? That's the people.
The people who care for the canyon, employees.
Yeah, that would be the Indians in the town. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the people that still live there. I'm talking about the people that was in the 1800s or whatever time they was. It ain't been the last since the 1900s. It was 1800s. I'm talking about the things on the I'm telling you, I saw it. You'll see it.
The Hopi House is on the rim of the Grand Canyon.
It's no. Well, this is no. This you walk out on a freaking ledge, and it's like the ledge is like a foot wide. I'm telling you, I've seen them. No, not the Pueblo Indians. No. You going past 9? No. No, I'm not. No, B-Dog. I shouldn't be. No, I shouldn't be, B-Dog. I don't have nothing to give away or nothing like that. I do have stuff to give away, but B-Dog, I'm trying to save a little bit of money, about mailing and stuff like that. No, not novel. No. Give me a phone. Somebody give me a phone so I can show. Type in what? Who said what to type in a while ago? Somebody said something to type in a while ago. I'm going to type in that. Somebody said something to type in that sounded right. No, I'm not talking about the Indians that still live there. Those 400. Kim's typing that into. Can I have a phone?
The Pablo Indians?
I'm not talking about the Pablo. No, I don't know if they're called cave dwellers. I didn't live back then. I don't know what they were. They were built from 800 to 1300 by the people who live there. There you go. Then if that's what they're called, there you go, Bob. Thank you. If that's it, Bob. I don't know. I'm just, and he's going cliff dwellers. Everybody's saying cliff. Is that what they're called? And is that it? Cliff dwellers from 800, 1300 years ago? That's what I'm talking about. Walnut Creek can have cliff dwellings. Maybe that's it. You can see the rocks, like you can still see some of them had like, they still got the rocks there for like the doors to enter, and you'll see I promise you they're there. Is that what they're called, the cliff dwellers? Is that what y'all saying, James? They're called the cliff dwellers? And they were there from 800 to 1300 years ago. Is that what y'all are telling me? Because all I see is the word cliff. I don't know if that's what you want me to type in, or if that's what they were called. And they were from 800 to 1300 years ago. By the Anasazi people. And I probably got that wrong.
And pick this stuff up so you can know that.
Yeah, see, that's not a picture of it. That Montezuma Castle, that's not a picture of what I'm...
Show me that one time.
No, I'm not looking at... She's got Montezuma Castle. No, Grand Canyon, no. This is out. That's there too, though. I guess that's not what I'm talking about, though. This is the same.
Pattern. Well,
Yeah, here's pictures. That's not up high though. That looks like it's on the Grand Canyon floor. No, that's not what I'm talking about either. That looks like it's on the floor.
we need a shower tonight. It's big. We need to use earth.
Well, since I don't have to shower, I can just get dressed and do that stuff.
Why are you going to shower in the morning, Hunter? Why ain't you going to shower tonight?
She said we can leave earlier. I said since I don't have to shower in the morning.
Oh, I got you. Sorry, I'm half listening. I'm trying to find the clip.
It's okay, she didn't understand me.
I don't see these pictures.
Is it?
Here they are. Here's one. Here's one from inside, but I don't see.
Put that stool back.
See, I don't see a picture from far away. That's from inside the cave. I don't want. I want to see the.
Oh, that's
It's showing me a place and showing me Arizona. It's showing me the Egyptians. My God, why is it so hard to find? Walnut Canyon, dwellings in Arizona. That's, dude. I can't. I'm not looking up no more. That's enough for me. I promise you they're there. I'm not. I got my head right there. My head right there. Is there. Google has a bad habit of fibbing. My head right there is throbbing from just looking at that for 5 minutes. Just ever what it was, 2-3 minutes of looking at my head. It's throbbing. My head's pounding right there. Right there. I'm sitting there and just that. Okay, I'm going to take a chance. Go get you a Manhattan B-Dog.
We're waiting on you.
Oh, God. A sharp pain. It's just thumping. Said that could probably be hit. Here I've got everybody looking at that, and it just that right there is enough to see why I don't look up stuff. You can see pics at the Grand Canyon National Park website. Probably can. But why can't you just type that in Google and it just pop up? See why I don't look at stuff. I don't want to get frustrated. They're Egyptian marking. I don't know, Mike, if that's too hard or not, buddy. I don't know. You know, Mike, do you know? I'll tell you a little something that's facts, Mike. Do you know that back in the day on the Egyptians, do you know that they built ships capable of packing like 100-ton obulus and rocks and stuff? Like, they built ships back then that could pack that much. And you know they was big ships. Like, I didn't live back then, but you know they was big ships. Like, they found 2 of, what's his name, Nero ships that was in that little lake. And they were humongous. But anyway, their ships back then, like, Mike, those ships they made was big ships, man. Like, they were huge. And people talk about, like, the Titanic and stuff, but you put the Titanic up against one of them old ships like that, like, it wouldn't even put the Titanic up against the ships of today. Like one of these big old ships that carry like a cruise, a Carnival cruise, something like that. Like the Titanic was nothing compared to like Carnival. But like they built ships so strong they could pack those big, and that's true. They could pack those. Noah did build a big ship. I haven't seen it though. I did see Nero's ships that he had on the lake that they went down. I've never seen the ark, Noah's ark, but breaking some. I don't even know if I can read that because they might flag me for faults. Yornik, I don't even know if I can read that fully. I know it's a joke. I know you joking. I just don't know what Yornik, I just come off of my thing. I got my back last month. So I got no strikes. So I'm not trying to get any strikes. I try to be a good boy. I don't try to be a bad boy. You wouldn't believe how many people that watches and looks for anything just to click on that report button, Yornik. Even last week when we did a thing, I got, hello, Central Cal. How are you? The Giza Pyramid is also buried another 100 foot below the sand. I mean, silly as... you're fine. You're fine, Yornik. You're fine. It's not what you say, Yornik. It's what I got. It's what I'm allowed to say. Yeah, I don't want to go back to YouTube jail again, B-Dog. I don't want to go back to jail. Doing good. Central Cal, how are things there? Was you affected by any of the fires or anything? Are you okay? And I'm not trying to get into the big old, if there's any politics of it or whatever. I'm just asking about are you okay? I'm concerned about you. Gotta run. I ain't heard you say anything besides hi and bye, Matthew. Have you talked to any? Busy? How's your mom? How's the kids? I'm good. I live about 110 miles from the fires. All right. So you're good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're all right. I know a lot of people lost their homes and stuff like that, and I hate to hear that. Even if they do have, just think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. Even if you are a billionaire, and you can buy anything on this earth that you can possibly want, when your house burns down, you still lose. You're still losing pictures that you can never get back. You're still losing things that you can never be replaced or bought or seen. I've told you all this story before. I had a friend, and he's passed on now. His name was Ronnie Bud Blackburn. And he's passed on now, and his mom has passed and stuff as well. But anyway, I don't have one picture. He was my best friend growing up. I used a shovel, me and about 4 or 5 of my friends, and we dug his grave and we buried him. But his house burnt down after he passed away, and his mom lost it. And his mom called me asking for pictures, and I'm like, I don't have none. And I took some of us on the senior trip, and us on our class picture, at the school. Sorry for your loss. It's been Bridget. That was 30 years ago. No, it might have been 25 years ago, Bridget. I was 25, 26 year old when he passed, Bridget. He didn't. We used to drink a whole lot, Bridget, and he died of alcohol poisoning, and they wouldn't let him talk before all of his organs were shutting down. I went and visited him in ICU. They wouldn't let him talk, and he had to write down. if they wanted to talk. And I put a video out about it. But anyway, they had him write down everything he wanted to say. All I'm saying is, there he is. There's Jeff. Baby, been waiting for you. Been waiting for you all night. Where did the time go? Exactly, Patrick. I got 5 minutes. Jeff, did you buy and send me this pipe? Let me sit this down. I'm going to show this pipe to you, Jeff. Jeff, did you buy and send me this pipe? Somebody write the name down again. Manelli. Manelli. Did you send me this pipe, Jeff?
Maybe that's one.
Nobody else knows where this pipe come from. And Kim found it in her closet. Kim found it in her closet. She cleaned out her closet over Christmas break. Threw away 7 bags of garbage. Now, her closet is 2 foot, enough to put a hanger in, by 5 foot wide, Jeff. 7 bags of garbage is what we filled up. I mean, filled to where it was hard. Me and Hunter both had to pack them out. Some of them we both had to lift, I couldn't lift it myself. That's how heavy it was, 7 bags. But anyway, she found this pipe in her closet. And she found a couple of the Padron ashtray, and I still got to give it away. I was afraid before about it breaking. I remember that, but I couldn't remember this pipe, buddy. For the life of me, I couldn't remember on the life of me. Yeah, it's a nice pipe, Mark. The grain on it is freaking awesome. Did you send this pipe for me, or did you send it for me to raffle? I can't remember, Jeff. And she got it and has hid it. Yeah, she got it in there and had it hidden in her closet. It's a beautiful pipe, buddy. And the grain on it, and it's brand new. It ain't been smoked. It's a 9mm too. It's a beautiful pipe, but I for the life of me, I couldn't remember, and she got it and stuck it in her closet. Sent it a while back. You probably did, brother. I can't help. You know how she just got it and put it up, so I'm going to say. You do what you want to with it. Brother, it's a nice pipe. I'm telling you, it's a nice pipe. Whew. That's a hard one right there to raffle off, I'll just tell you. It's a nice pipe. But for Amber, I'll do anything for my daughter. I just seen it and I was like, Kim, where'd you get that pipe? That's beautiful. The grain on it's beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. No, I don't know, buddy. I've got enough pipes. I do, but God, dog, it's pretty. I've got enough pipes, so. No, Oscar mentioned last week about raffling off a pipe that he's got. I told him if we could wait till next month and raffle that. Then I've got the other pipes you sent to raffle. Kim, put that in those pipes that Jeff sent to raffle, those LCSs.
Okay.
Jeff, it's been 2 years since I've bought a pipe. But no, I got the last new pipe I got is the holy pipe that I smoke all the time. About a year ago. Good night, John. Yeah, it's I got like 2 minutes, don't I? My clock says 8:59. It just turned.
9:04.
It's 9:04. I'm not lying to these people. Here's the clock I go by. That's what it says. See, I'm not lying to you when I say I'm not lying. I was going to go to 9, and here I am lying to B-Dog, talking about going over. We will wait till B-Dog drinks his Manhattan. I will stay and do the live until B-Dog drinks his, I'll wait till B-Dog drinks his Manhattan. I just made a new Manhattan. I said I will wait till you. See, but I wasn't lying though. That's what that. Can you all change the clock on that? Can you all change the clock?
Hunter.
Yeah, but I have it taping though. It should be taping. Said. And Boris, I seen Boris. I seen Boris started watching it. They started had the first episode. Hunter, can you change
I
that?
can change it.
Can you change that to 906? Kim says 906. Can you change that? Thank you.
I bet.
Because I'm looking over there at the time and it's not. Boris, see you later, brother. You have a good night, Boris. I know it's 4:06 a.m. for you.
West Virginia just got here and somebody else.
Oh,
Okay. I can't move for these cats. Sorry, Pebbles. I know you-
No, there's you got to put, like if you do a website, you got to put DOT instead of the dot. Now press start. Yeah, he did. I think he did. It's got 906 on it now. I hope he fixed it. Tell me how the microwave loses time. I think this is the second time they fixed that microwave. Tell me how it loses time.
I could fix it every week.
It's worse than one of those old watches you have to wind up about keeping time. So yeah, drink your Manhattan, B-Dog. Jeff, you out of town? Where you want to say where you working at? Since you just got here, you doing all right, by the way. How's Molly and the wife? They doing all right? What do you mean by winding them? I used to have watches, Tom, when I was young. Our watches wound up, you'd have to wind them. You're in Cleveland, Ohio? Microwave use time for what we're better off not knowing. They're doing great, good. Yeah, I got something on me. Yeah, no, I really don't. I don't need another pop. I really don't. I need to get rid of a couple that I got. But you all right sneezing? Bless you, Max, buddy. Sounded louder than a human. You all right there, big boy? What are you now, 8-year-old fat thing? Smiling. Don't come at me over here smiling. Watch at him. Daddy, you gonna pet me? I'll pet you, buddy. I'll pet you, little smiling thing. You're a good boy. I know, tried to explain to the grandkids, they said change the battery. Hey, at my grandfather's house, buddy. Buddy, you don't have to, buddy. Go on now. Max's. I don't have no treats for him.
I bought some, but I must have left them in the store.
Kim said she bought a couple of treats for him for a day, but she left them at the store.
I guess.
She forgot
I
them.
can't find them.
She can't find them.
But that doesn't mean they can
She
be
can't find
somewhere.
them. See there? So what can I say about the pop? She bought the dogs a treat and can't find them. She thinks she left them at the store.
Maybe not.
Her leg, she's got, what's that on your heel that you have to wear that boot?
It's a spur.
But she's back to limping again. Of course, we are. She's getting close. She's right at 60, getting close. We're getting older, but she's walking again with a big limp. I asked her about going to the doctor. She said no. She said it's just her leg, and she said she got to wear that boot thing, so it helps her leg. But she's back. She's been limping now for about 2-3 days. Her foot. It probably is. Tom, 7 bags. How you get 7 bags out of a 2 foot by? And none of it's worth. I'm not talking about something that was worth anything. I'm not talking about. I'm not.
Some of it's clothes and stuff.
I don't know about being young. It's not old old, but it ain't. I don't. Excuse me. I burped. Are you back? Are you back? Got her on to dinner. It's been a treat to listen to all. Hey, Garrett, how's Katie? Is she okay? All right, buddy, that's it. Look, stop. Oh, I told Boris. I told Boris I'd show him. I got to spit out my SCO anyway. The snow's not melt. It's kind of melt, but it's not melt. It's not melt here. I got to go out. I'm burning up. I can't. I'm on shorts. I got shorts on. My goodness. It feels cold out here, too. That wind cutting right through me. I'll turn y'all around. Let me spit out this SCO. Snow's not. I mean, it's melting, but it's not melted fully. Y'all see it right there? That's ice right there. That's where we walk mostly. It's ice. But you see it still out through there? I mean, it's still. I can walk around here. It's still. Jeff, them lights are awesome. These lights are awesome, brother. They still work. Look at them, Jeff. Look, they still work. Look at there, Jeff. They come on. That one down there's on too. They still come on. See it? See them down there? I got 4 of them. That's how close I can get, and they come on, Jeff. They work good. They work awesome, brother. They still work awesome. See? It's still full. Our driveway, Hunter cleaned off the driveway, but we still got snow everywhere. I mean, still snow everywhere. I ain't staying out here long today. I'm going back in. I see somebody typing. Somebody blue name. Must be a moderator. That's usually who has the blue names. I gotta rinse my mouth out. Yeah, that felt good though to get outside. Whew. It's too hot in this house. I can't handle it. Give me a second, let me rinse my mouth out. Kim's in love with bars. She tried to get me to go, and I actually had a trip booked to Canada once on a bear hunt. She wants me to go and take a bear and have the whole thing mounted. And I had a trip booked to Canada once when I was working. They wouldn't let me off because you have to put in a year in advance if the government. When you work for the government, you put in a year in advance for your vacation. But anyway, Kim, I'm going to put a pop in this. I'm going to pour some out into this cup.
Just pour what you're gonna drink.
I am. I'm pouring me. They
I
can't
don't
see.
like it in the glass.
Pour me a little bit of pop. Get rid of that burping. Anyway,
Yeah, it's good.
B-Dog, it was 8 inches Cleveland this morning. Had negative 9. It was 17 here. It was 17. 53 here. Yuck, that's cold. That is cold. Negative 9's cold. That's in Wisconsin. They got a cold snap. Yeah, y'all should be getting it. We get it like on Saturday.
Just the exact
We get it
same.
Saturday. It's when that big northern comes down from north. We have a pizza shop here. The owner's a big hunter. Oh, where's that at, Kim? Where's your big buyer thing? I was telling that story and I started reading the chat.
Big bear, so
You buy her a can opener, pop opener.
it's on Andrew's bed.
Whew. Hunter,
I got
5 here. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting like negative here, Bob. They're giving that stuff. We had a high of 6. Oh, I'd love it to be 64. I'd go outside and work. Kim got this thing, and it's a bottle opener. God, dog, it's heavy. This thing is made out of, it's a bar.
Cast iron.
It's made out of cast iron. And it's an old-time pop opener, bottle opener. Y'all see the teeth? It's old-time, and it's made out of cast iron. It is heavy. This thing probably weighs, I'm telling you, this thing probably weighs 3 pounds.
Let's go.
Same here, Yornick. Send that to PA. Yes, send it here too. Mark, okay, talking about very cool. Yeah, well, Amber wants, or not Amber, not Hunter. I'll get it right in a minute. See how my mind works? Kim wants, y'all know the bottle openers that I make, so she wants a bottle opener. So she found this and bought it like $2, and at a thing, when I get back to doing more work and when it gets actually warm enough, so I have another bottle. I want to make some bottle openers, and I was going to sell them for about $35. And I was going to put I was going to make some flags out of some of them. But anyway, I'll do one for Kim too when I get to make it. I'll probably make it, I don't know, out of something. She wants it darker than her cheese, and I don't know if I have anything darker than walnut. I've got a piece or two left of that Wingay. I'm glad that burp came. You all don't know the pressure that releases off my chest. I'm telling you. My stomach likes to kill me, and you don't know the pressure that it relieves. Getting that stuff, I don't know. I don't know what they put in those shots.
I know there's a piece.
We should get together sometime at Wegmans. Who you talking to? I don't even know a Wegman. I don't know what that is. I've never even seen a store like. You must be talking to somebody else. Oh, talking to B-Dog. There you go. Yeah, B-Dog goes up to New York. He just came back. Yeah, here, take it back. Activated charcoal. He's close to me. Oh, you talking about when he goes to New York, not in Wisconsin? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I like when B-Dog travels. I can see where he's at and everything. All B-Dog has to do is send me a text, say, hey, say, I need help. Send me some help or something like that. I can send them right to him. He tells me where he's at, every time he stops. If he stops to get gas, it tells me. I don't know how he set that up. I don't even know how to set that up on my own phone for my own kids. But B-Dog's had that set up, and I enjoy it. I sit and watch his thing and make sure he's okay. I'm like, he arrived safely, you know. And it shows me like, you know, if he's at like a hotel or a gas station, you can enlarge it and see like the satellite image. And I'm like, okay, stop, get gas, or okay, he's at a hotel or whatever. Wherever he stops, it shows me like he's eating or whatever. I don't know how he set it up, but I like it. Yeah, I get a text. It's a feature on Google Maps. Yeah, I need that for my wife. Tom, I wouldn't know how to set that up. You can see, I can't even find pictures, Tom, of what I want on Google. All I want to do is look at them old things. I'm telling you. You said Kate woke up a while ago, Yornik, an hour ago. And she told us hi. Now you're telling us she just woke up again? She go back to sleep? Ain't nothing wrong with cooking. I asked what time it was, Yornik. You're an hour after Boris, right? Just I have 2 sips left. You better be drinking them because it's 9:21. Jeff probably already asleep.
I'm not cooking tomorrow.
Kim has jury duty starting tomorrow. She has to be there at 1. She has jury duty starting at 1 tomorrow. Yeah, some pics on Navajo National James I'm having. Well, the time does fly, Mark. It does. The first hour flew by. I don't even know what you call it, ain't even here no more. Since Bo call, I haven't seen Patrick. Patrick leaves us, I think, after Bo call. I think Patrick leaves us. I'm awake. Good. See you, Uncle Mike. You have a good night. It's been great talking. Not just talking. It's been great talking to everybody. I don't want to single you out, but it has been nice talking to you. But it's nice talking to everybody. I know I tell y'all, but I really want y'all to know that I really enjoy coming and seeing you all and hearing about how your week is and just that you're okay and you know that everything, you know, what's going on in the world with you all. Rose, did you get off work? I know you said, I'm here, but I'm working. Did you get off work? I want you to listen. Did you all hear Zeus over there with these little... Rose working, now we're going to bed. We're going to watch Oak Island.
He said be eating, he looked at you.
I don't need to hear your mouth. I don't need to hear your mouth. I've heard it all this live. Actually, you ain't been as bad tonight. You're fine, Rose. I just didn't know if you was still at work. I'm glad you made it home safely. It's an excellent part of our week. Yornik, I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't lie when I say it's the best.
No.
You all make Tuesday the best day of the week for me. Don't get him. He's already. I don't want to hear it. Ginseng's pretty big. I've got a lot of ginseng on my property. I just don't pick it. I've got here. I'll show you ginseng.
No.
I'll show you ginseng. Here, look here. Y'all want to see ginseng? I'll show you ginseng. It's right here on the fridge. I just gotta it's on a magnet. I gotta keep it in the thing. I make tea out of it.
Patrick said he's still here.
Here. I'll show y'all. That's what ginseng looks like. I don't know if y'all can see it. Here, I'll flip it the camera. There, that's what ginseng looks like. If y'all have never seen ginseng, that's what ginseng looks like. It's dried though. It's not wet. I've got some big ones too, but these ain't big. These are small. I don't need big ones to do like a tea. That's what ginseng looks like. Here, I'll pull one out. I don't know what y'all seeing because I got my glasses on. Let me put this back. There. Put that back and I'll come over here. Can you sell ginseng? Oh, yeah. Real good money. Rose. Tonight, it's early time. Okay, you're telling him we have my brother, God rest, pick it up and pay his property? Yeah, you can. Rose, I think the last time I heard is $600. You can look it up, oh Rose, how much it is. I'm sure there's somebody out there that has something on the internet about it, about how much it is now. I don't know how much it is. It was $600.
No.
And I could pick, but I don't do that. Plus, it's here.
I'm sure.
I just don't pick it. I pick a little bit. Do I sell it? No. Oh, there's people out there, they even had 10 years? I can't talk cause of you, mouth. Whew. Can't talk, buddy, cause of you. They had a TV show about it like 10 years ago or something, Rose.
Max is coming too.
They had a TV show. Max, let Max out too. But yeah, it's. No, I get it for it's good for a lot of things. Rose, it's good for your body. I boil it in water and make like a drink, a tea, kind of like I guess you call it a tea. Boil it in water. I boil it in water and make like a tea out of it. Hearing his mouth is still better than his butt. I hear his mouth a whole lot, Yornick. Buddy, I'm telling you, I am too old for a husky. I'll just tell you, I'm too old for a husky. A husky, somebody that's in their 20s and athletic needs to have a husky. Thanks, James, Kim, Amber, Hunter, everyone. I'm out. Much love. Yeah, I'm leaving too. He said that I guess we all waited on B-Dog, didn't he? He's like, I'm leaving. Thank you. I can't see ever who wrote that paragraph. You can use it like dandelion root as well. Makes a great coffee alternative. Seems like it could be a good income for you to sell ginger. Rose, if I was that able, I would do what I was trained to do. I'd still be working if I was able. I don't think you realize, I don't live in a flat country, Rose. I live where it's at, Rose, 2,600 feet. I have to walk up to the mountains. Like, I don't know how many of y'all are able. I'm not able. I can't walk up a 2,600 foot mountain. And I know that's not like the Rockies, but I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I don't live in the Rocky Mountains, but 2,600 is big. She's saying, put your 16-year-old out there and make him gather. Rose.
I'm laughing at Oscar.
Rose. he's got, my son is going to college. He's not, he's a high school student, but he's going to college. And I want him to worry about his studies, not get out and not focus on trying to pay my bills. Does that make sense? He works enough. He cleaned the driveway off. He does his chores every day, but I'm not going to make him get out and do stuff to pay my bills. That's my job, my responsibility. I'm just not able. I can't walk 2,600. I can't walk up 2,600 foot mountain.
I just suffered.
It's like Amber. It's like saying, you know, why don't you make Amber get out and pick it in? Thank you, B-Dog. Just thanking. Rose, I appreciate you thinking. I'm not that able to get out and do that. I picked some ginseng, you know, for me a little bit, but I'm not going to go and do it for like a job because I'm not able to do that. Because what you have to do is you have to pick a pound and you have to let it dry. It's not when it's wet, it's when it's dry. And I could pick a pound, but two, also that stuff leaves. You don't know, like it takes a while for that stuff to grow back. So like what I pick, I use it for myself, for me, off the land. Like I'm using the land to do, not just, I don't know, I always think back to like the buffalo. They killed off the buffalo instead of just using it like the Indians did for what they needed it for like food and clothing and you know, shelter for their teepees or blankets or whatever. They killed them unnecessarily for you know, like that's the same thing with, like if something happened, I didn't have no food, I could go up and get me some squirrels, but I don't just go out there and just, you know, kill a bunch of squirrels, you know, just to like sell or whatever. Like you're talking about getting up and down. To do that, you have to have a little small shovel, and you know, you walk up the mountain, you find one, then you have to get down on the ground, you have to dig it up, and you want to bury the berries, and you know, and then you have to bring it back, and you have to wash it and dry it out, let it dry out. You know, it's not picking ginseng is not a easy. It's not an easy thing, especially for somebody like me that I couldn't do that. If I could do that right there, the government would have me back doing my job. I'm not, I know you see me sitting here in a chair, and I know I look like I'm 100%, but I'm retired for a reason. But no, I make my kids work, but I don't make them like pay my bills. I don't make them do that. Does that make sense, Rose? Yeah, she's not here no more. I don't know. Here I'm in the middle of a conversation. She ain't even responding. Anyway, thank you, Amber. Thank you, AKJ. Thank you, B-Dog. Thank you, Boris. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Central Cal. And I'm glad you're all right, Central Cal. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Donnie. Donnie's another night. Didn't hear from him much. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Life with the Pipe. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Papa Bear. And I hope physical therapy goes good, Papa Gary. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Josh, Pipe Grunt. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, brother. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Garrett and Katie, if you listen. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Yusef. I hadn't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Enjoy your vacation in the dunes. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Ornick. Thank you, Stovepipe. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, John's Pop Journey. Thank you, Briar Fire. And thank you, Jerm. Thank you all for everything. You all have a wonderful, some of the mini cigars. I hope you enjoy them. I really do. I hope you enjoy them, Mark. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Thank you all again for making Tuesday the best night. Thank you all for being good to me and my family. Jeff, also I didn't tell you, I hope you make it home safe and sound, brother. Anybody else? I'm trying to think. No, he said no. Oscar's home, no. Yeah, I think everybody's home. I think they are. Anyway, I love y'all. Jeff, brother, I don't even know if I thanked you. Thank you for the pipe. It's beautiful. I don't even know if I thanked you when I got it. Brother, I'm sorry. I have no recollection. And I don't know if Kim got the pipe and put it up, or if I did open it and ask her to set it down and she put it up. I don't know, but I have no recollection of this pipe until the other day when she cleaned out her closet. And I didn't know where it came from, and neither did she. It's a beautiful pipe, brother. It's a beautiful pipe. Anyway, thank you again for that pipe. I had no idea about it. But I want to thank you for it again because I feel terrible. Like you send somebody something, and I don't even know if, brother, I don't know what to say besides thank you. Anyway, look, I love you all. Mwah! I love yous. I love yous. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for being good to me and my family. I hope you have a wonderful week. You can call right now, baby, if you want to. It's 9:30. I'll watch, after, baby. Call as soon as I hang up if you want to. Daddy will call you. How's that? I'll call you after I hang up. Excuse me. And I can watch Oak Island on replay. I love you. Daddy's so proud of you. Sorry. Y'all have a good week. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. Love yous. And I hope you're smoking the pipes that you love, and the blends that you love, and the pipes that you love, or the cigars that you love. See you.